BloomBlaster is a really good supplemental fertilizer for flowers. As you can see in here, actually everything in here uses BloomBlaster. It's one of the main ingredients of what we feed through the drip line here to keep things looking nice. The general goal with BloomBlaster is the same goal we have with all of our products: healthier plants, bigger plants, better blooms, and bigger and brighter blooms. Basically a 4-18-4 with a full micronutrient package. Again, I really think that's where a lot of our liquid fertilizers shine, is that they do have a full micronutrient package. It's often overlooked and can be hard to apply in small areas. So to be able to do it through a liquid, it's just a very easy application. The hose end sprayers are great, especially you're going through and watering anyways. It's easy enough to hook it right onto the hose. So the fulvic acid is very helpful for micronutrient uptake and just nutrient uptake in general. Phosphorus has a tendency to lock up in the soil, and when that happens, even if there's enough there, the plant just can't use it, whereas this is a very available form and it's going to be able to be taken up by the plant right away. Plus you're getting those micronutrients and some nitrogen and potassium. And the other one, kelp, actually in this instance in particular, is very helpful. Not only does it help with drought response, it also really helps with hormone production and just plant response, which is huge for flower production. That's one thing a lot of people don't realize, is a lot of flower production relies on the production of those hormones and those particular compounds that allow the plant to flower and to bloom. So by adding kelp, it can add some of those building blocks and let the plant do its job better than it would have without those. So we recommend applying it every 7 to 14 days. So basically once a week or once every other week. That will vary depending on what you put down for your initial nutrition. If you put down less in the beginning, you're gonna have to put down more later. If you put down more in the beginning, you can put down less. You wanna make sure to basically apply it either in like a crisscross or a figure 8 as you walk. So you'll want to make sure you don't apply it in the heat of the day. If all of a sudden you go out and spray your plants, basically they act like little magnifying glasses, the droplets of water on there. And what that's going to do, it basically concentrates the rays of the sun, and you're going to get burn spots where you got those droplets. So when you got really heavy midday sun is not the time to apply it. Usually evenings or early morning, if you can get it soon enough before it gets hot out that it'll dry by the time it's hot. With hanging baskets, you're definitely going to want to add some type of fertilizer. Even if there's enough there, a lot of it you're washing out with those constant waterings. Hanging baskets dry out fast. They need a lot of water, and with that runoff, you are getting some draining out. So pretty much any hanging baskets you're going to want to add something to. If you plant it in Flower Dew 201, you probably are not going to need this right away, especially once your plants are up and doing well. It may be worth a quick foliar spray. As far as the soil application though, flowers are not super demanding. And the Flower Dew is very nutritious. So with new Flower Dew, you can get away for quite a while without adding any more nutrition. But if say you got a year-old flower box, or even once you get towards the end of the year, if you've been running a lot of water through them, then it probably is worth adding something, and the BloomBlaster is a good route to go. Or if all of a sudden, you get to a certain point and the flowers just aren't doing what you expect them to, it seems like they need an extra kick, then by all means, it's a good route to do an application. You're looking for big, beautiful blooms, and to do that, they gotta have proper nutrition. It's just a good, easy way to apply it to flowers, and it makes a big difference in what kind of blooms you're gonna get.